Hi everybody and welcome back to another Legends of Runeterra video and gameplay. Today I have a deck that I'm calling Poros Everywhere, and the reason why they're everywhere is that we're running a no champion deck, but we have Chief Mechanist Zevi, one of the most interesting cards in the entire game and one that I really enjoy playing with. So Chief Mechanist Zevi, when you draw a card, give it fleeting and create an exact copy of it. So we're creating a duplicate copy, and then they're both fleeting though, so they both have to be used by the end of the round, which kind of gives us an interesting challenge when working with Chief Mechanist Zevi, because we want to be able to play cards that are relatively cheap in mana cost so that we can get, I guess, all the value that we can out of the cards he draws. Yeah, they do disappear, and so if you don't play them, you end up not getting a lot of value out of it. And so besides Chief Mechanist Zevi, the highest cost card we have here is Iceborne Legacy. It's a 5-cost card that grants it allies everywhere +2/+2, and we are using this with the elusive Poros and the new card Poro Cannon. So we've got some discard options here with things like Chump of Lumps and Chump Lump, creating these mushroom clouds that we can use with Poro Cannon to grant us 2 elusive Poros. We're also running a full set of the Poros in any case, so we've got I guess a total of, what is that, 6 + 3 is 9, and then we're going to be counterfeiting, copying those Poros as well, and so we want to get as many elusive Poros as we can in our deck. We're then going to use Iceborne Legacy on it and make it super strong. These elusive Poros, draw a ton of these 1-cost elusive units with Chief Mechanist Zevi, overflow the board, and win with our little Poros. So yeah, it's a pretty fun concept, and definitely not for ranked, but if you want a fun deck to play, this is it. Alright, so we're also running in this deck some, I guess, power-up options. Fury of the North, we can use that on our elusive Poros. Rising Spell Force, which grants them +4 and quick attack, which can help us get rid of pesky elusive blockers if the enemy has any. We're also running Mighty Poro and 2 Lonely Poros. So the 2 Lonely Poros are to give us more elusive Poros, just kind of an RNG. More than likely we're not going to get it, but it's just there to draw some Poros. And then we're also running it for Call of the Wild. A full set of Call of the Wild. For the top 4 cards in your deck, draw each Yeti, Poro, and Elnuk. So once we get all of these, I guess, elusive Poros and things inside our deck, we're going to have a ton of them, and the chances of drawing I guess Poros with the Call of the Wild is pretty high once we do that. And then if Chief Mechanist Zevi is down as well, we're going to get double draws with all those cards and just are able to get even more cards onto the board and yeah, just overwhelm them with our little Poros, fluffs of horror. Yeah, it's a super fun deck. You should definitely try it out. Get it to work for you. Yeah, not for the faint of heart, I guess. I got it to work basically 2 out of 4 times, so 50%. Not too bad. Yeah, but the stars do have to align a little bit, but it's still fun to play, and you should definitely try it out. If you enjoy videos like this, don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. And then if you want to see a specific card put into a deck, one of your favorites, go ahead and send over a suggestion, and I will try to create a deck concept around it that will work. Alright, so yeah, that's about it. Have a nice day. We'll see you tomorrow. Thanks. Alright, we're going against a stun deck, Yasuo and Swain. Let's see if we can get a win with this meme deck. It's been kind of interesting playing with this so far. Yeah, we just need to get some good aggro going on early so that they can't recover from it late game with their big units. So let's see, I don't really like the Zonite Urgan. I'm going to get rid of actually everything but counterfeit copies and hope that I get one of my elusive Poros. Okay, we got a turn 1 play now with our Lonely Poro. So we're going to play it. And we get the Plunder Poro. Okay, so we get an open attack here, and we can play the Plunder Poro and get some value out of it.
I'll try and
see what it is. We've got Scout and Regeneration. Yeah. This actually might come in handy with if we ever draw Fury of the North, so this could be kind of funny.
War Mason, reporting for duty.
Alright, he's getting some value for Swain level up here. We can put down our Mighty Poro and block into at least the Crimson Disciple if he decides to. If he's got a he's not attacking, but if he had a transfusion that would have sucked just a little bit. Okay, let's put down our chump wump. He didn't have it before, so I kind of doubt he has it now, so I'm just going to attack here.
Your path ends here. Let's get a good look at you.
Okay, so yeah, it doesn't have transfusion, it looks like. And we're going to end the round. So now we've got some discard, I guess, ability with Mushroom Cloud. And now for Poro Cannon, so this should be nice. We've got Iceborne Legacy as well that we can use to put onto our elusive Poros here, which will be nice. One thing that we do need to be worried about, especially if we're buffing up our units, is Deny, because we're running against Ionia, but also things like
Lead us to victory, Grand
Steel
General.
Tempest. It's a big issue. Alright, so let's, I think, first... We've got fearsome blockers, that's important. Let's first, I think, put down our Zonite Ergen here and try to draw some cards here. Okay, so he's gonna damage. He's gonna kill my damage unit, I mean. I still have a potential blocker here though. And I've got one in hand as well. I think we're gonna play the Mighty Poro. He shouldn't have any way to deal with all my Poros. And this puts him under the it puts him under like his ability to attack again because I've got another Mighty Poro. He's running out of cards too, so he's got 4 left. I'm gonna play a Daring Poro here and end the round. So it would be really nice if I got a Fury of the North I could use for my Plunder Poro here. It would be really good. So yeah, I'm just going to kind of test out here. I really want him to tap under 4 mana so that I can play my Iceborne Legacy. That would be really nice. All right, so let's play. We do have Chief Mechanist Zevi too, though, which gives me another fearsome blocker. I think. Do I want to do that though? Yeah, I think we're still going to use counterfeit copies and just pass it back again. Alright, there we go. Okay. Awesome. He taps under. He's got no mana to deal with us now, which is super nice. And we're going to attack here with our Daring Poro. We shouldn't even have a Steel Tempest to deal with us. We've got more blockers for his Swain too, so that's really nice. Rising Spell Force is a pretty good spell to have here as well. And we've got Chief Mechanist Zevi too. So I mean, this isn't the best position, but we're all right. It's kind of a toss up to see, I guess, what happens here. Alright, so this tells me that he has another... Oh, I don't know about that. I was gonna say he has another, another Ravenous Flock in hand, and I am now forced to play Chief Mechanist Zevi. Or my Daring Poro. I think we're actually going to play our second Daring Poro first here.
Negotiations are over. We are at war.
Alright, so we're going to block like this. This is a fine block here. We're going to put out our Chief Mechanist Zevi. We're setting up for Call of the Wild. He could have another stun and be able to take her out, but doesn't look like he does. So we're in okay shape. Let's play Call of the Wild.
More equipment.
Awesome.
Built to spec.
Holy cow. Okay, I maybe misunderstood. That was pretty amazing, actually. Alright, so he's got some stuns here. He's gonna know exactly what I have, though. We got 1, 2, 3 more, so let's see how many stuns he's got. Alright, so I mean, he's probably going to have a Steel Tempest, right? He's probably going to have a Steel Tempest. I would really love for this to go through. But I mean, what are the chances he's running mostly Swain cards in this deck? Oh, okay, dang it, he had to recall one of our units. Oh, man. So close. Yeah, I think we're just gonna play the elusive Poro here. Oh, I should have played the other one. I didn't realize it was 1-1 again.
More equipment for the field.
Alright, we get more elusive Poros to fill up our hand with, so...
Let me show you what I can do.
Yeah, we're just gonna replace this one.
Time to work.
And yeah, we're not letting this go through. There's no way I'm letting this go through. In fact, I'm just gonna block all of them, even if he's got transfusion. Yeah, I'm just blocking all of them.
Such little lies.
Alright, so he had a barrier, so that kind of sucks for me, but yeah, not much we can do about that. We can probably still scrap out a win here, to be honest. Because we got another elusive Poro.
Built to spec.
Okay, let's see if we've got any.
Double trouble.
Want to make sure I don't run out of cards here either. We've got quite a bit of mana. We've got Call of the Wild again too, if we need to use that.
Victory at any cost.
He's got one card left. I think he's out of range, to be honest. Let's use the other Call of the Wild here.
More equipment for the field.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just playing around Wheel of Ionia as well. Okay. Yeah, there was a chance he had another Wheel of Ionia in hand, so I'm just replacing with as many elusive Poros as I could, and that was a pretty good gameplay that I'm happy about. That initial, I guess, Call of the Wild where we drew like 6 elusive Poros was hilarious. So that was hilarious. Yeah, I love that. Yeah, super fun deck. You should definitely try it out. That was a lot better than I thought it was going to be. Chief Mechanist Zevi is a pretty fun card to play around. So if you've got any concepts with her that haven't been done, I mean, Swim's been using his meal deck and things like that. But if you've got any other concepts, original ones, I would be more than happy to make a deck around that. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.